Hardcore Pawn has seen some pretty rude customers. We all know when people come in the shop looking to buy things for cheap or even sell something to get some quick cash. But some customers that come in seem to have other things in mind. The Gold family runs the pawn shop, and they have to take the extra precaution in order to not get scammed. In today's video, we are going to discuss some times when customers try to scam Hardcore Pawn. But before we get into the video, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. The staff at American Jewelry & Loan have a lot of experience in dealing with delirious and presumptuous customers like the man who called himself Bugatti. He came into the shop looking for a watch, but when Ashley showed him one for a price of $75, he quickly rejected it because it wasn't expensive enough. Explaining that being Bugatti, he would have to look right.
Wow, look at this watch! Woo-wee!
So she gave him a different one, made of platinum, and for sale at a price of $599 plus taxes, which seemed to have satisfied her customer.
See, Bugatti, when Bugatti go out, he gotta look right. I want it. I want to buy it.
Perfect.
$599?
$5.99 plus tax?
I got you.
Bugatti proceeded to pull out a $2 bill, informing her that he was expecting to see some change. While the $2 bill is America's rarest small denomination of the US currency, and surrounded by an air of mystery and legend, it is only worth its face value and not a cent more. However, when Ashley simply told her customer the price of the watch again, he told her that this $2 bill was worth $2,000 before demanding her to hand over his watch and give him some change.
It's a $2 bill.
Okay, and it's worth $2,000. It's rare to find a $2 bill that got red in it. Now tell me they ain't worth $2,000.
She pointed out that the bill was only worth $2, while he insisted that it was worth a lot more money, and when Ashley wasn't having any of that, he told her not to piss him off, referring to himself in third person. The delusional wannabe con artist was quite vocal and very expressive and exaggerated, not only in his use of words, but also his body language.
Little chunky, draws-looking person.
Okay.
He called Ashley a little chunky giraffe-looking person, and then old bologna sandwich when she called her the security guard.
You old bologna sandwich, y'all ain't got no money.
As you can imagine, the man didn't leave the store quietly, but kept yelling, saying that with his $2 bill, one could outpawn the whole store. Bugatti might have failed scamming Ashley, but it surely wasn't for lack of trying. A lot of the customers at a pawn shop are desperately looking for some cash, and don't like hearing that the item they're trying to sell is fake, basically worthless, or simply not the right item for the shop.
I'm trying to get a nice deal on my antique necklace.
Tell me what that means.
So when a man came into the gold store trying to sell a crystal necklace that had allegedly been passed down from generation to generation in his family, he was not happy when Les told him that his valuable family heirloom was worth nothing, and that he wasn't interested in buying anything that wasn't gold or diamonds, and that he would rather buy his rings than the necklace.
Why can't I get something for it then?
Because we don't take crystal. I'll take your rings.
The rings ain't for sale today.
If I don't want to buy it, I'd take it in pawn.
The customer stubbornly disagreed, emphasizing that the necklace was antique and bickering in the store until he was eventually escorted out by security under protest.
Deal.
No deal.
Deal. How much you gonna give me for it?
Let's talk about it on the way out the door.
Whether you were just a regular viewer of Hardcore Pawn or just occasionally tuned in, you will definitely have noticed how the employees of American Jewelry & Loan always ask the customers for a receipt when they come in to redeem a pawn or register a complaint. And that more often than not, the customers will not have one. Usually that is because they never actually did any business at the Gold's pawn shop to begin with. And one perfect example of a situation like that was the man who tried to scam Rich into giving him a new iPhone in exchange for his old one. He claimed that the phone he was trying to trade in was faulty after he had purchased it at the shop just 2 days earlier. However, Rich was onto the guy immediately after he claimed that he had bought the iPhone for just $200. But the customer's biggest mistake was definitely when he falsely accused an innocent employee of selling him the broken phone. The employee stated that he had never seen the customer before, and Rich would have never given him a new phone without a receipt anyway. So this scammer's plan didn't work out, and so there was nothing left to do but get kicked out of the shop by security in typical dramatic Hardcore Pawn fashion. That's all we have for today's video, guys. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.